Hello friends, and welcome back to Unbound Learners Pre-K. How are you doing today? If you're doing well, you can put your thumb up like this. If you're feeling okay, you can put your thumb in the middle. And if you're not feeling very well today, you can put your thumbs down. But hopefully after circle time is over, you'll be feeling better. So let's get started. We're going to sing our good morning song together. So stretch your airplane wings out and fly to this side, fly to the other side, fly back to the middle. Big stretch out in front and take the circle up over your head. We'll stretch on one side, over to the other side. One more time, and now it's time to sing together. Good morning, dear earth. Good morning, dear sun. Good morning, dear rocks and flowers, everyone. Good morning, dear beast and birds in the trees. Good morning to you and good morning to me. Good morning, friends. I hope that you're having a great day so far. We have 3 things that we need to do before we get started. Number 1, turn on our listening ears. Number 2, put on our thinking hats. So you look for your thinking hat. My thinking hat is over here. And today, my thinking hat has some snaps underneath my chin. So I'm going to snap, snap, snap them up. And the last thing that we need to do is warm up our hearts. Boom, 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 boom. And let's move on to the calendar and weather chart. Right up here we have the month. Do you know what the month is? September. Today is September 16th. So let's move the chip over from yesterday. Yesterday was September 15th. Today is September 16th. And the year is 2021 or 2021. Let's see how many days we've had so far in the month of September. Take out your counting fingers. We'll warm them up to give them a stretch. Will you count with me, friends? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We've had 16 days so far in the month of September. Now let's hold up 7 fingers like this for each one of the 7 days of the week, and we can sing the song together. If you know the words, sing along with me. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Let's go down to the bottom of the chart and go over the days of the week together. Here's the first sound. Yesterday was W. Wednesday. That means that today is Th. Thursday. Tomorrow will be F. Friday, the last day of the weekday. Let's sing Today is Thursday together. It goes like this. Today is Thursday, today is Thursday, today is Thursday, all day long. Today is Thursday, today is Thursday, today is Thursday, all day long. Friends, in less than a week, I will have a new season up here. But for now, what season is it still? Summer. That's right. Next week, it will say fall up here. But for now, it's still summertime. At the bottom of the chart, I have a picture of the weather. So let's sing the weather song together, and then we can share what we see outside of the window. What's the weather? What's the weather? Can you tell? Can you tell? Is the sun shining? Is the rain falling? Can you tell? Can you tell? So today where I live, it's another mostly cloudy day, but it looks like the sun is still trying to shine. I wonder if the sun will be able to come out today. For now, it's still hiding behind the clouds. And my temperature chart is on orange because it's warm. Warm and mostly cloudy. What about you, friends? What do you see outside of your window today? Thanks for sharing with me. Let's move on to the letter, the number, and the sign of the week. So this week we've been talking about this capital letter, which makes two sounds. Can you make the short sound with me? And what about the long sound? How does that go? U. What is this letter called? U. That's right. This is an uppercase or capital U. U says or you. Now I have something today. It's too big to fit inside of the letter box, but it makes the short sound Here is your first and only clue. This is something that you do to unfasten a zipper. What's it called when you pull the zipper down? Let's take a look. So I have a zipper right here, and if I pull it down, I am unzipping it. When I unzip my jacket, now I can put it on. Unzip starts with the letter U. This is how you write in uppercase, U. One more time. And here's the number of the week. What double-digit number is this? Do you remember? 16. When you write the number 16, first you write the number 1, and then you write the number 6. 1, 6. 16. Let's count to the number 16 together using the large bead frame. Today we're going to count to the number 16 using the large bead frame. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 110, 6 units. 16. There's one more thing to count today inside of the number box. So I have some anise hyssop right here. Now these plants reseed and spread themselves pretty quickly. They started to take over one of my garden beds, so I had to pull these ones out. But I noticed that they have a bunch of leaves on them. So let's count the leaves and see how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Halfway there. Let's move on to the second plant. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and one more makes 16. 16 leaves. It's now time to go over the sign of the week. Will you show me how to say outside in sign language? Let's do that together. Outside. A crown is something that goes on top of your head. In most cultures, it means status, so it's typically worn by royalty. A flower or nature crown is also worn on top of the head, and it represents love and celebration. Let's go outside and do some foraging today and see what materials we can find for the nature crown. Earlier in the year, back in the winter time, I did a video with my sister when she came to visit, and we foraged for organic materials outside in order to build a nature crown. So today we are going to be building a more simple nature crown, just using a strip of paper, which I'll show you later on. But now we're outside and we're going to be foraging for some materials to add to the crown. So I'm right underneath a maple tree right now, and the leaves are just starting to turn a little bit. You can see this leaf is starting to change from green to red, and down at the bottom of the tree there are some brightly colored leaves which have already fallen. So I'm just going to go ahead and collect some bright leaves like this yellow one in order to add to my nature crown. These flowers remind me of mini daisies. I think I'm going to pick a couple of them for the nature crown. Whenever I see goldenrod, it always reminds me of the end of summertime and early fall. And I think that this piece of goldenrod would be the perfect centerpiece for my nature crown today. So I have a bunch of materials right now, and it looks like I'm just about ready to go back inside and assemble my flower crown. But on my way back in, I walked past my chrysanthemums and I noticed that one had fallen off. Maybe one of my kids picked this one off, but instead of having it go to waste, I can add it to my flower crown. And it looks like now we have all the materials and we're ready to get started. So I'm back inside now with the materials that I foraged for, and I also have a long strip of paper. It's about 3 inches wide, and it should be long enough to fit around your head. If it's too long, you can always use a pair of scissors to trim off the extra, but it's better to start off longer. I also have some double-sided tape and a pair of scissors. So this is going to be the crown that we put around our head. And I'm going to take my double-sided tape and peel off some pieces, and I'm going to stick it in the middle. Right here, this middle part of your strip of paper, this is going to be where it sits on your forehead. So that is where I want most of my materials to go. If you'd like to, you can add the double-sided tape all along your strip of paper if you want to completely fill up your crown. It's completely up to you. How do you like to decorate it? But I think I'm just going to stick with putting the tape on the front where my forehead will be. And now that I have my tape on, it's time to start decorating. So I think that I'm going to begin by putting a big piece of goldenrod in the middle. So I'm going to just snip off a piece like this and stick it on the tape like so. So that is going to be the centerpiece. Now I'll add maybe some of these maple leaves that I found. Because fall is just around the corner, the leaves have started to change color. And I also have this little flower right here from a chrysanthemum. This flower fell off, so instead of letting it go to waste, I can add it to my nature crown. And I have a few more spots left, so I can add some of these little pink seeds. And I prefer a crown that is not too busy, so I think I'm going to stop there. Let me take the extra material out of the way so I can show you how to secure it. So what you're going to do is you're going to put this in front of your forehead and, oops, flower fell off, there we go, and wrap it around your head like so. These sides are adjustable, so you can have a grown-up help you fit it to your head and then use a stapler or some more tape and to secure it like so. And then you have your nature crown all ready to go. Let's get back to circle time. Welcome back to circle time, friends. Thanks for learning with me today. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, give my video a thumbs up, and find me on OutSchool for my live and interactive classes. You can also support my channel by checking out my Patreon page and gain access to bonus features for your child. We have one last song to sing before we go. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. I'll see you next time. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow.